The home is located in Newport Beach on the Balboa Peninsula, sitting right there on the bay, and across the street is the beach. The design of this home, everything just took a really long time as far as getting everything together for this home and with the architects, the designers for this pretty large project. The home builder on this project was Gallo Builders. The designers were Linda Murray, which we worked with before, and also McLean Design as well. So we've been working on this project since 2020. It's been a very long project. And so we came in pretty early with the home builder, and they requested our services to be able to do the wine cellar in this home. I'm pretty sure this house in the design phase and everything that was pre-thought into this probably was going on even before then. So, something like this takes quite a bit of time to accomplish. I would say the style that they went for is for modern, and I would say semi like ultra modern home that just brings out a lot of stainless details, metal, glass, just the wow factor. There were, every single detail of this home was thought over to where it was going to just make you feel like you're living the life of luxury at every level. And that's what they brought to this project. There's multiple floors to this home, and on the main level, there's the main wine cellar, and on the second floor, we have another wine cellar. So some other features with the wine cellar, the type of racking system that was utilized in this wine cellar is the Elevate system. And so Elevate is a Keswick series modern style racking system. And so it's acrylic shelves with vertical metal post, and there's the option of lighting the base at the bottom and then the valance or soffit, if you will, at the top on the front and back side. But with this job, they decided not to do that. They decided to backlight the wall. So the walls are all acrylic style panels that have backlighting that's illuminating the bottles, which looks amazing. It's definitely a great detail to add, but one thing that you do have to take into consideration is if these light panels do go out and it needs to be changed out, it's going to be a little difficult to be able to change them out. So these LED light panel walls that a lot of people are using nowadays, they have something somewhere around like 60,000 hours or of usability. So it could be a very long time before any light would have to be replaced. But if it does have to be replaced, we're going to have to go back and we're going to have to disassemble some parts of the cellar in order to be able to have access and change out those light panels if that ever happens. They're LED lights, so they're giving off minimal heat, and there's no sweating or anything like that. The lights that are being created nowadays they're becoming more and more less hot or giving off ambient heat into the space. And so the more creative that they come up with these LEDs, these are a lot better to use in controlled environments, such as your refrigerator or a wine cellar. The doors that are utilized on this is frameless glass. Frameless glass can be used in wine cellars. It looks really clean. It looks ultra modern. It looks that, the look that a lot of people are going after. Two separate cooling systems. One is a ducted system that's up in that hatch there that's not a ducted system. That's actually a RM 6600 HV system that's for this specific space. And it's recessed into the ceiling, and they created a custom opening there for a louvered opening for the supply and return to come down into the cellar. The cooling system for the second floor wine cellar is up in the access panel there in the main wine cellar. During the process and design build of any wine cellar, we educate the client or the home builder or the architect and designer of the potential possibilities of condensation, sweating, and certain things that they might end up experiencing if they're going to go with a frameless glass application. We just have to educate them and let them know what the possibilities are. And at the end of the day, it's up to them to be able to make the decision of how they want to utilize the cellar. But we do write that within our contracts and invoices so they understand that that's something that they're signing off at the end of the day, which could potentially be a problem or possibly not. The only thing that we won't compromise on is the cooling and how it needs to be installed to make sure that we're properly sizing the cooling system correctly for a frameless glass application and things like that. But yes, other than that, the decision is up to them. Display and access and just giving that home an additional pop. It's like a museum at some point to where you're walking through and there's just so many different eye-catching features to the home, and this just adds that addition to it. Mainly what it was is the space that was given for each wine cellar. So the upstairs cellar obviously it's a lot shallower depth, and the downstairs wine cellar, you have a little bit more space to work with. And so the designer of the home is the one that came up with the idea for the marble going into the cellar and then dyeing into the light panels that go with the space. As far as what we came up with for the cellar was the actual racking design, utilizing the acrylic and vertical metal post for the space. And that happens quite a bit. We do collaborate with the designers of the home because they have ideas that they want to see and visualize within the space of any part of the home. And it's up to us to work with them and make their dream come true with what the client also wants to see within the space.
Do you have a space that you want to turn into a wine cellar to protect your valuable wine collection? Send your inquiries through our website at www.vintagecellars.com or call us at 800-876-8789 to learn more.